So what is up, guys? This is the Ninja Movies again with a brand new VHS and Blu-ray update. Only a couple days after the last one, but as I said, I am receiving tapes still in the mail. And then also today I went on a bit of an op shop, on a bit of a thrift store hunt, if you will, whatever. If they have op shops in America, I'm sure they do. And I'm not gonna lie, I was severely disappointed. A couple years ago when I wasn't collecting VHS, everywhere had VHSs for about 50 cents a piece. And now it's really just dead, at least in my area. Most of the shops I went to didn't even have any videos whatsoever. Still plenty of DVDs, but I did pick up a few titles, and I actually got a couple DVDs as well, so I'm just gonna quickly go over the DVDs real quick for you. These were all just $1 a piece. The first one being Everything Must Go with Will Ferrell. I have yet to see this film. I believe I was intrigued with it when it first came out. I just never got around to it. I think it's more of a dramatic turn for Will Ferrell, so I thought I'd give it a go for $1. Now, a lot of the VHS hunting I'm doing right now is, you know, even though some of these are a bit more common titles, I just want something different. I don't want the run-of-the-mill VHS that everyone had, and I really want a lot of horror. I was struggling to find horror tapes today, but I did find a pretty classic horror DVD, and that being Candyman. Now, this is a film I haven't seen, but I've heard from a lot of people is a great horror film. One that really scared them back in the day, so I can't wait to check this one out. This one I've never even heard of, but after I saw the headlining actor, I had to pick up Bones with Snoop Dogg. For $1, this just looks just all sorts of cheesy. I'm not even sure, is this a horror film? I have no idea, but he is the headline actor, so I'd never heard of it. I don't know anyone that's seen this, so if you've seen this film, let me know down below. And that is Bones. And then the last one is The Family Guy Presents Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story, aka the Family Guy movie. I thought I had this in my collection, but apparently I didn't, so for $1, here it is. Quite a good film. I think this came out around the time it originally got cancelled. It's a time travel story about Stewie going into the future, finding out he's a virgin and wanting to change that. I probably am going to be watching this today. I haven't watched this since I was a kid, so this will be really nostalgic for me. Moving on, we have the videotapes. So the first two that I'm going to show you are ones that I ordered. So these ones I purposely went out my way to purchase. Starting off with Mike Tyson's Fallen Warrior. I'm so excited to check this out. I would presume is a documentary about a lot of his fights, but it could be a film. I have no idea whatsoever. But this is a really nice looking VHS, I must say. So just a standard video there. It's got all the stuffing peanuts, so it doesn't even have a tag. It's got all the stickers removed, but the case itself looks beautiful. It actually says on the front here, special documentary on the rise and fall of the champion. So there you go. I'm a big fan of Mike Tyson, and he's probably the greatest boxer of all time in my opinion, so I can't wait to check this out. And then the next one up is in the theme of documentaries as well. We have the unauthorized Star Wars story. So it actually says as a disclaimer down here that the video has not been prepared, approved, licensed, or endorsed by the entity of the creative crew. So this is like a fan-made documentary, and that's what stuck out to me. I just really want to see this. I believe this is just before The Phantom Menace was released. So, could be a good documentary. There was, when I was looking at documentaries, there was an official release one, but I'm like, let's go with the fan-made one. That will be different. And then the coolest thing about this is a brand new and sealed VHS, which I've never seen in my lifetime. So I thought that was mad as hell. If you've seen this documentary, let me know. If it's not much chop, or if it's fully, you know, uploaded on YouTube somewhere, maybe I'll just keep the tape sealed, because how often am I going to run across that really? But the Star Wars story, or the unauthorized Star Wars story. And then we have the stack of VHS that I managed to find at the op shops today. So starting off, we have a couple of the Disney films. Back in the day when I was collecting VHS a couple of years ago, I was mainly collecting Disney films, simply for the fact that this is around the time that everyone was like, saw those listings of Beauty and the Beast for like $20,000, so I hopped on the train. Obviously now they're not nearly worth what they were claiming them to be, but they're still Disney, and Disney is kind of like Mario on Nintendo. It never really goes up or down, it just stays stagnant. So I'm happy to pick up some of the classics. We have Hercules here, which I did not own. This is actually one of my favourite Disney films they ever did. This would be up there for me. If I had to say just off the top of the dome, Hercules, Lilo and Stitch, and Emperor's New Groove, those are probably my favourites. Even Treasure Planet I'll throw in there. And then we have Pinocchio, I surprisingly didn't own. This is a really nice looking tape. Never been one of my favourites, but it is one of the OGs, so had to get that for $1. And then, this is not something I'm gonna watch, but it just goes for the collection. We have the Little Mermaid, Stormy the Wild Seahorse. Yeah, that's what we're stooping to. But I guess this was a show. Like, they made a lot of spin-off shows for Disney, so it's not the first girlier TV show that I have on video. I also have the Beauty and the Beast Christmas spin-off, and yeah, I'll just collect it if it's Disney and I don't own it, so there that is. And then at the one-op shop I found 3 more unique titles. So these are just not the run-of-the-mill for me. So I'll start off with the film that I've never heard of, and that is The Edge. I just like the cast in it with Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin. If you've ever seen this film, I've never heard of it, but I'm keen to check it out. It's about a plane crash and I guess survival skills, so I've never seen the video of this, so I thought I'd get that. And then finishing off in the theme of I guess a lot of what the channel's been recently, we have 2 Alfred Hitchcock tapes. We have the Murder tape, and this, I guess, are episodes of the Alfred Hitchcock show. I'm not too sure what these are. I just saw that it was Hitchcock and I'm like, for $1 we're going to give it a crack. One of the jurors selected on a murder trial takes it upon himself to apprehend the real killer. He believes that the woman who was convicted of the murder, an aspiring actress, is innocent of the crime. Unless this is even just a film, an early film of his from 1930, it says. So there's that, and then the next one is The Man Who Knew Too Much, which I do believe is quite a famous film of his, so perhaps these are just old releases of his films. So there, that is pretty cool. Oh my lord. This is why it pays to look. Alright, so this one, Murder, no drama, regular film. And this makes our second in the collection a sealed VHS. Well, I'll be fucked. That's pretty cool. Never been watched, dude. I'll be the first one to watch it. That is crazy. But yeah guys, 2 updates in the 1 week. Pretty exciting. If you've been enjoying the videos, leave it a like, add it to your favourite, subscribe, and stay tuned for Psycho 4.